because you can't buy this anymore. This jacket reminds me of my grandfather. Can't buy these. Actually, I actually had 1791 make this by an American. We had that made. We didn't send it to India. This is what I remember from the childhood. Future farmers of America. Who are the future farmers? You know the average age of a farmer now is 65 years old. Boy, add another 10 years, how are we going to eat? Who's going to grow food? Nobody's studying it anymore. It's all big farm. It's going to end up well, isn't it? I had the incredible misfortune of finding out what Labor Secretary Hilda Solis, who is from Los Angeles, has decided to dictate to the farmers and future farmers of America. Solis, by the way, is just your average ordinary American whose appointment was literally cheered by the Communist Party USA. In their publication, People's World, they welcomed the pro-worker as a great choice who would chart new territory for working Americans. But I digress. Fear not. New workers, new territory. No, there's a new sheriff in town, according to Hilda. Listen.
The Labor Department must ensure that American workers are paid what they deserve, are treated fairly, have safe and healthy workplaces, and will accomplish this through tough enforcement, transparency, cooperation, and balance. To those who have, for too long, abused workers, put them in harm's way, denied them fair pay, let me be clear. There is a new sheriff in town.
It all sounds great until you actually see what this sheriff is pulling out of her holster and shooting at your family. Farmers now are outraged after learning of the new regulations from her Labor Department that tell farmers what kids can and cannot do on the farm. This story has slipped under the radar because it's completely ignored by the mainstream media because they're all New York elitists. And we have Washington big city elitists. We have Obama from Chicago. We have Hilda Solis from Los Angeles trying to tell the farmers the best way to run their damn farms. Oh, really? Wouldn't you love to say to one of them, why don't you come on and plant a little garden? Let's see how you do. It all sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? I'll show you how bad it is coming up in a minute. But first, I want to show you some of the new rules that they've set up. For example, children under 16 years of age are now forbidden from completing agricultural work with animals and pesticide handling, timber operations, manure pits, and storage bins. God forbid they get their hands dirty. They also are banned from handling any power equipment, you know, like a tractor, even if they've taken a safety class. I was driving my grandfather's tractor when I was 10. They're banned from helping in any form the cultivation of harvesting and curing tobacco. Oh, not cigarettes. They're banned from working with animals in feedlots, grain silos, stockyards, or livestock auctions. Another restriction would prohibit kids under 18 from working in the storing, marketing, and transportation of farm product raw materials. Don't touch the eggs. No! Senator Moran gave an example of the ridiculousness of this regulation. Listen.
Regulations prohibiting a young person from working 6 feet off the ground mean that no child, no young person is going to be in a cab of a tractor or a combine. And in fact, your rules suggest that a young person could not even use a powered-driven screwdriver.
I have to tell you something. My sister ran a pea viner when she was, I think, 15 or 16 years old. Everybody I grew up with, everybody worked on a farm. 70 lawmakers wrote this letter to the Labor Department and said the new regulation, quote, challenges the conventional wisdom of what defines a family farm in the United States. Now, her response is, she's just trying to, I'm just trying to protect the children. This is just about child labor. Oh, yeah.